still is, forming steady hearts in unsteady times. With Pastor John L. Widdifield.
There is a time to keep silence and a time to speak. Ecclesiastes 3:7. Wisdom often begins with restraint. The book of Ecclesiastes describes life with remarkable honesty. It observes the rhythms of the world, and it reminds us that not every moment calls for the same response. There is a time to speak, but there is also a time to keep silent. Modern life tends to forget this. Speech has become constant everywhere. Opinion is expected. You can't even pump gas without watching a TV. Reaction is rewarded. Silence is treated with suspicion and almost as a weakness. But Scripture treats silence very differently. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is discipline. When the soul becomes quiet, it regains its clarity. A person who speaks constantly begins to lose the ability to hear, don't they? A person who cultivates silence begins to perceive everything more deeply. Thomas à Kempis wrote that many people would have avoided great trouble if they had simply remained quiet. The tongue often runs ahead of the heart. We know this, right? But the quiet soul allows truth to settle before it speaks. Silence, then, is not withdrawal from reality. It is preparation for truthful speech. Much of the pressure people feel today comes from the expectation of constant response. Every issue demands a comment. Every development demands a reaction. Silence is often interpreted as agreement, weakness, or even absence. But Scripture never places such demands on you and I. Christ himself often withdrew. He stepped away from the crowd. He answered slowly. Sometimes he did not answer at all. This rhythm is very, very, very difficult for the modern world to understand, but it is deeply human. Constant reaction fragments your soul. Deliberate quiet restores and sharpens it. A person who speaks less often may actually say more that actually matters. Silence allows the heart to return to its center. And from that center, speech becomes more truthful. Speech becomes more measured, and speech becomes more useful. The discipline of quiet protects the soul from becoming another voice in the storm. The Lord hears the quiet heart. Still is.